To Beavercreek, where we saw some of the devastation from the Unger Road fire, which burned nearly 500 acres in Clackamas County, and that's one of 4 fires burning there. Our Lindsay Nadrich spoke with homeowners who nearly lost everything, but add to this, they've also had to deal with looters. Lindsay, just awful.
Gosh, it's devastating to see the damage from these fires, but then to have somebody break into your home on top of that is just unbelievable. Neighbors we spoke with, though, are really looking out for each other right now.
Pretty hard to describe. It was a rough one.
The words don't do enough to convey what these homeowners in Beavercreek have been through over the last few days.
Just by the grace of God, we didn't get in the fire.
Irv Wettloffer told us his farm has been in his family since 1906. Before evacuating, he dug fire lines all around his property and moved his 60 head of cattle to a green field. He says the fire came within 100 yards of his home and is only standing because his neighbor, Randy Bookie, stayed behind to fight it. This is where his neighbor was able to stop the fire from spreading. There are homes lining this field that's completely burned. He says the fire actually went down the hill. He drew a fire line here, and you can see the fire even started to cross it. They are extremely thankful, though, it didn't spread to these trees nearby. If it had, he says this would be a completely different story.
Well, I'm thinking Randy did a hell of a job.
Tracy and Marvin Johnson live on the other side of the field. The fire burned their greenhouse, the side of their shed, and a nearly 2-mile hiking trail they spent 8 years and thousands of hours building.
We just finished it, the last of it, and had our grand opening last weekend. It's pretty sad.
Seeing their hard work go up in flames is heartbreaking.
Well, I'm going to be devastated about this for a long time. Yeah. Anybody knows how much I worked on it.
The fire came within feet of their home, but firefighters saved it. Even more unbelievable, while they were evacuated, someone broke in.
Our Nest Cam came on and told us that there was movement, and we could see the lights pull up into our driveway. And then we could hear the door open and people inside the house talking.
They think the looters didn't get away with much, but they were gone before police arrived. Well, the Johnsons told me they didn't think they'd have anything to come back to, so they are extremely thankful for those firefighters that stayed behind to save their home and the law enforcement officers that are now doing extra patrols in the area because of the looters. Reporting live, I'm Lindsay Nadrich, KOIN 6 News.
You could just see it in their faces, Lindsay. They didn't even have to say anything. Just the devastating loss. Well, evacuate.